Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Suarez. Great vision. He's having a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Araujo, very much a man of this moment. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. And they can counter here. Played into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Maldini. That's a promising position. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. Nesta. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Can he get it through? Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
And Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Bellingham. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bellingham. Pull it. Now, can they get him away? Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bale. Pull it. Out to the left it goes. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Brazil kick off the second half. And this is Shevchenko. And it's Bellingham. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, nearly. Nicely worked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is good alertness. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Shevchenko. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk. Messi. Ibrahimovic. Messi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nesta. Bellingham. Always looking for that half a chance. And it's Gullit. Just about up to the hour now. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, super ball. Nesta gets it away. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Suarez. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Vieira. Gullit. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, cracking ball. Messi. Shevchenko. Oh, that's a fine interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. And this is Shevchenko. Played back in. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Leicester gets rid without sophistication. Manchester United have it back and can go again. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gullit. And it's Van Dijk. And this is Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Messi. Number 4, Bellingham. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number
Van Dijk
6
has quite the
Vieira.
footballing brain. He's
Number
almost
8,
never outsmarted.
Leicester. Coming on the field.
A game
number
with so
18,
much to recommend it.
Nedved.
Fabulous contest,
Number 16,
but still no clear winner.
Rodri.
Listen, the fans
Number
haven't given up
21,
on this by any
Johan
means.
Cruyff.
They still believe
Number
it can be
2,
won.
Toure. Number
That's been
17,
intercepted.
That's great
substitution in
positioning,
progress.
so good from him.
Looking to play him in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rooney looking for
There will be
options
1
for
minute
movement.
added time.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Rodri. Now it's Gullit. Looking for the run. Now it's Gullit. Decent progress down the left. So that's it. It is all over. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He can run onto that. Bellingham, hoisted in. He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Luis Suarez. Up he goes! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Little pass back. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Hullet. Bellingham. Messi. Shevchenko. Oh, that was vital. Cruyff. Bellingham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's cut it out. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. And back to the keeper. Now it's Hullet. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Good ball over the top. And he welcomes it in. Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose. And here's Cruyff. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Takes a shot! They've done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. And this is Cruyff. He gets big! Off the post! Just off target. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary. And this is Cruyff. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! Was there ever any doubt? Well, and there is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Brazil are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Nesta calmly anticipates. Hullet. And he Cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. That has been cut short. Gullit. Bellingham. Gullit to Ibrahimovic. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking tidy in possession here. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff. Lewis. Real chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And this is Shevchenko. It's had a play, and it is a goal kick. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Picked out brilliantly. Shot at goal! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham. Played out wide. Gullit. Flashes it. Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Bellingham. Number 10, Messi.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Johan Cruyff. Number 17.
And it's Nedved. Can he latch on to this? And this is Nedved. Chance, surely! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Ferdinand cuts it out. Now it's Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Cruyff. Oh, super ball. And he shoots!
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shevchenko. Nedved. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rooney tries looking up for options on the left. Leicester gets rid without sophistication. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gets good distance on it. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Into the last 5 minutes. Gullit. Now it's Cruyff. Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, this looks sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed.
3 minutes added time.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not the most accurate pass. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the through ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started. It's Ibrahimovic!
It's bounced back off the post.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's fantastic. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So Dida between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he...
Ibrahimovic! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. That's a throw. Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice physical challenge. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez, and here's Bellingham, and here's Hullet. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's a... Tries a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. Luis Suarez!
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Bellingham
Can so cleverly bypass the press. That's beautifully weighted. And that has been cleared.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Luis Suarez. Maldini.
And it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Brazil have their second corner now. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Cafu attempts a clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu gets it clear. Szoboszlai. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. He is just caressing the ball. And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Hullet. And this is... It's Ibrahimovic! And he's quick to get it clear again. Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cruyff chasing after it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Bellingham. Brazil finding their passes. He's away! And he's there to belt it away. This possibly the last play of the half. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Brazil can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Brazil really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ferdinand cuts it out. Chance here to counter. That could spell trouble. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. He's having a shot! Tries to get it clear. Shin to Cruyff! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Oh no, what has happened here? The ball has bounced loose now. Maldini. And it's with the keeper. Araujo. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field
Szoboszlai.
is number
Dida
21,
gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Substitution in progress.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Messi, and this is Shevchenko. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And here's Shevchenko.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Cruyff. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Chance, surely! He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 23.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Right, Shevchenko.
Bellingham.
Szoboszlai.
Number 17.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Nesta. Saliba gets over and intercepts. But it's Ronaldinho. Nedved. 75 minutes played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gullit. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Gullit. Gullit has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Number 8, Nesta. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Baresi.
Araujo, very much a man of this moment. Great defending, strong and determined. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found a way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's being urged to shoot. Brazil get their fourth corner. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's aimed into the middle. Bullet! Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nedved, Cruyff, and it's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? It's Gullit. Well, played right into his path. And he's certainly onside here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and
that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Big chance, must be! Chance, surely! Goal, Brazil! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Cruyff. Some really good ball movement. Oh, it's a great...
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Suarez. And it's made its way to him. Nice interception, well timed. Brazil have their second corner now. Ibrahimovic is there, and he can get that clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Luis Suarez. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham.
He's away! Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Messi. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
And Hullet! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Shevchenko. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Hullet. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hullet. Time and again they are repelled. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Hullet. Bellingham. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Hullet. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. And this is Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nesta.
pull it. He's through here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Suarez. Chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vieira. Messi. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. He can run onto that. And it's Shevchenko. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Luis Suarez. Goes for a shot! They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well,
Luis Suarez. Great chance! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's taking no chances there.
Brazil clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. No, no way through. And this is Luis Suarez. Big chance! And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose ball.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4, Bellingham. Number 10, Messi.
Szoboszlai.
Number 20,
Vieira.
Ibrahimovic.
Chouameni
Coming on
gives
the
no
field,
quarter whatsoever.
Number 23,
Tries to pass it through.
No, that's been intercepted.
18, Nedved. Number 21.
He's there to retrieve it.
Johan Cruyff.
And here's
Substitution in
Cruyff.
progress.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Nedved. Cruyff touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. Oh, Ronaldinho. And a chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Nedved. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, super ball! Fires it in low. And that was very necessary. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Now there could be danger here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Ah, now some
Number
movement on the
9,
bench, and we are
Van
going to
Dijk.
see a change.
Number 8, Nesta. Coming
It's
on
not
the
gone well.
field. Number
He's on it,
17,
can he get away?
Number 22.
That's Nedved.
Baresi.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Ronaldo. And he welcomes... It's Ronaldinho! And the keeper threw out a limb. Pullet. Now Cruyff. Nesta cuts it out. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Pullet. Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. He's picked his way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Shevchenko. Great vision. Araujo. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Vieira. And he's had it nicked away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Parking outside this stadium.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part.
Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, taken with style. 2, and we've barely begun here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in.
Oh, it's come loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Pull it. Ibrahimovic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Shevchenko. Vieira wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bellingham. He's in a good position. Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in, and he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Bellingham. Pass is just off target. And Hullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Hullet. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nesta. Here's Vieira. And it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he cuts out the supply. Bale. Pullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Cruyff. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. And this is Luis Suarez.
That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Brazil will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
And this is Shevchenko. Great vision. Szoboszlai. Pullet. Messi. And it's Messi. Araujo calmly anticipates. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gullit. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gullit. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gullit. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Luis Suarez. And the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Can he get it through? Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Shevchenko shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Araujo gets it clear. Suarez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! Well, there's the clearance. Gullit. Well timed, excellent interception. Bale. Now it's Shevchenko. Gullit. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's played through for him. Vieira. And it's Szoboszlai. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gullit. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Cruyff. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Incoming delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
That's going in strongly.
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 23.
Now it's Cruyff.
Number 9.
He's had it taken off him.
Number 8, Nesta.
Manchester United appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
This ended up in no man's land, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil are closing in on a comfortable win.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Ronaldinho, a header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played it again, he rises! Final touch was poor. Tchouaméni is there and he can pick it up. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the ball's come loose here. Bellingham. Nedved.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is a great pick out. Nedved shoots! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. So that's it, it is all over. What a satisfying performance, a performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Hello, attendees.
What were your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.